Yes, boys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we'll be breaking down my best bets for UFC Vegas 87, Gaziev vs Rozenstruik in the main event. But guys, we are absolutely destroying the books right now. We're 5-1 in our last 6 events. The first 6 events of the year, we are 5-1. 5 event winning streak right now. So yeah, let's keep this momentum going into UFC 299. Let's make it 6 in a row. Let's make it 6-1 for our first 7 events for this year, because boys, we are absolutely tearing the books right now. And yeah, guys, have a few moneyline bets, like 2 moneyline bets. I have a few parlay bets, have a lot of prop bets for this card. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident about this card, man. I think all the favorites should win. Well, not all, but you know what I mean. Like, most of the favorites should win. And yeah, I think the parlays will be safe this, this weekend. The bookies are praying for an underdog to come through and destroy some of our parlays, but I just don't see that happening this weekend. But yeah, guys, let's get into our first moneyline bet. My first moneyline bet for UFC Vegas 87 is going to be Abdul Karim Al-Sawadi. He will be facing Loic Radzhabov. I like Abdul in this matchup. I'm going to keep these breakdowns very brief because I don't want this video, going on forever, because I already broke these fights down and I'm going to be having to give out so many bets for you guys. So yeah, I think Abdul Karim Al-Sawadi is going to be the better striker. I think his technique is going to be better. I think his speed is going to be better. And I think he is pretty powerful. I do see him winning by decision, though. I think that him on the outside, with his movement, with his consistent lateral movement left and right, it's going to be hard for Loic Radzhabov to track down and get his takedowns off. I think Loic Radzhabov could do well early, but after round 1, man, I think that the movement of Abdul Karim Al-Sawadi is going to be too hard for Loic Radzhabov to hunt down, if that makes sense, because Loic Radzhabov, in my opinion, has to find the takedowns in this matchup, and against a guy that will be moving consistently left and right, laterally around the cage, I think it's going to be very difficult for Loic Radzhabov to, get close and find the takedowns, when he's pressuring him against the fence. I just don't really see that being able to do that in this matchup, and I'm going to go with a better striker in Abdul Karim Al-Sawadi in this matchup. So yeah, 2.3 units, minus 138. And our next moneyline bet, or last moneyline bet off UFC Vegas 87 is going to be Bernardo Sapai. I really like this guy, man. I think he's very good. I'm not really high on Vinicius Oliveira. I'm actually not high on his skill set whatsoever. I think he's a one-trick pony at this level, especially. I think that he's first rounder bust, because if you get him out of the first round, he does slow down considerably. And at this level, if you're slowing down in the UFC, man, you're gonna pay a price, especially at this kind of weight class. The lower weight classes, you're slowing down pretty early. I think that the skill-wise, the more skillful fighter will, pay dividends as it obviously goes later on in the fight. And I think that Bernardo Sapai's footwork, again, just like Karim Al-Sawadi, I think that his footwork on the outside, the way he moves, the way it moves in and out, counters really well. I think that he can, land a lot of shots on Vinicius Oliveira. He doesn't really throw the most technical strikes on the feet. He's a lot of looping, big, trying to find that big power shot. And I think that Bernardo Sapai is going to be able to avoid all those shots with his footwork on the outside and land a big shot. I think the speed, he's more technical on the feet, and I just like his overall diversity on the feet compared to Vinicius Oliveira. But Vinicius Oliveira is very diverse with his jumping kicks and stuff, but they're kind of wasted energy and they just gas him out. So I'm going to go with Bernardo Sapai in this matchup. I just love his counters, I love his footwork, I love his speed in this matchup, and I love his technical ability when you compare it to Vinicius Oliveira on the feet. And yeah, let's get into our props now. My first prop is going to be Ludovic Klein by KO or DQ versus AJ Cunningham. I mean, this AJ Cunningham guy, this guy eats punches or blocks punches with his face, dude. This guy literally blocks punches with his face. I mean, this guy is more hittable than, I don't even know, bro. I can't even find a simile or a metaphor for you, but this guy, I mean, this guy just walks forward with his chin up in the air, man. And, I don't think this guy's UFC level, man. AJ Cunningham in his Dana White Contender Series fight was getting absolutely pieced up, and I think Ludovic Klein, yes, he does have a submission ability in his arsenal, but I think that Ludovic Klein in this matchup has a huge striking advantage in this fight. I mean, if he goes to the ground, I just don't see why you would would do that. What a waste of energy. I do think he'll win in the ground as well. I think he's way better in every single aspect of mixed martial arts than AJ Cunningham, but on the feet, man, he is way faster, way just hits harder, more durable, more skillful, more technical. Wider variety of kicks. That head kick that he throws is nasty. I just think he's way better on the feet, and I do see him KOing AJ Cunningham pretty early on in this fight, man. I think first round, yeah, I'm going to go first round KO for Ludwig Klein in this matchup. I have 1.5 units at minus 114. That was on Betway, or no, Unibet. So yeah, I love that play, man, a lot. I heard someone like replied to my Twitter post. If follow me on Sicky Does MMA, I post all my bets there. They were trying to say like, oh, you're playing chalk on a KO prop, and I was like, yes. I mean, this guy is literally, he comes forward with his chin up in the air against a way more skillful striker than Ludwig Klein. This guy's gonna get clipped, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, let's go into our parlays. I kind of skipped over my parlays onto the props straight away. But yeah, Mateusz Gamrot and Eric Anders. I love this parlay, man. I got this. Let me check. This is very unprofessional for me. What did I get this parlay? I got it minus 130. It's jumped up in price. So yeah, I wasn't able to give that out. Quickly, but I did put up my BMMA tips page. So yeah, I have a minus 130 for 2 units. I think that Eric Anders is just going to be so much better than Jamie Pickett. Jamie Pickett's just, I don't think, the only way he can win is by KO. He can't win a decision. He can't submit him. He can't lay on top with his wrestling. I think that Eric Anders has multiple paths to victory here. Not going to break this down very much. He's a big favorite for a reason. He should win this matchup. Gamrot, I think that he's facing an older RDA who was, taken down by a striker in his last matchup. And I do see Gamrot doing a similar thing. I think this pace for an older RDA is going to be too much. And I think that Gamrot can find a decision win in this matchup pretty comfortably. I love that parlay. And our next parlay for this card is Urseg to win and Bashra. I think that Urseg's way more technical on the feet compared to Machnell. Machnell, not very good, to be honest. I think that he's very hittable. His jiu-jitsu is pretty good. I actually picked him to sub Sumadarji in that matchup, that crazy comeback win like 2 years ago. But yeah, I think that Urseg is just way better on the feet, more tactical, more slick, more diverse with his kicks and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Urseg in that matchup, pretty comfortably. And then Bashrat to win. I think that Bashrat is levels above even Zahabi. Not gonna break that down. If you wanna watch that breakdown, I just spy everywhere. If you wanna watch that breakdown, watch my breakdown for the on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I got that minus 159 for 2.5 units. I think it's like minus 250 now. So yeah, crazy odds right there. And then let's go on to our props. Yeah, that's a bet for next week for UFC 299. Under 1.5 for Umar Nurmagomedov versus Bezkat Amakan. I love this play, man. I love this play so much. I think that Umar Nurmagomedov's grappling advantage in this matchup is going to be like another level. I think that Bezkat is dangerous though, so if he does find an upset win, it will be in the first round, because there's no way this guy finds a KO win outside the first round against a guy like Umar Nurmagomedov, a future champion of the bantamweight division. I think that Umar Nurmagomedov, when he gets on top in this fight, I think it's going to be a different experience that Bezkat has ever fought in the regional scene. And this Bezkat guy seems like a bit of a fraud. Sherdog just did a record, going over his record, and they fought in like 4 fights that were like bullshit on his record. So that's a red flag already right there. So yeah, I think that Umar Nurmagomedov finds a very, very early submission against this guy, gets him to the ground, gets his back, submits him almost immediately in this matchup. I think if he gets the fight to the ground, it will literally be over in like 30-40 seconds. Transitions, submission. So yeah, gonna go with Umar Nurmagomedov by submission in that matchup. Our next prop is gonna be Tyson Pedro, round 1 KO, plus 1000. Vitor Petrino by submission, round 2, plus 1100. And then Vitor Petrino by submission, round 3, plus 1600. All 0.2 units. I think that Tyson Pedro's only way of winning this matchup is by first round KO. I think that he does slow down. And I think that Vitor Petrino's cardio for a guy that is built like a refrigerator is pretty impressive, man. And I do think that he can find a submission against a guy that does like a ground game like Tyson Pedro. So Yeah, and Vitor Petrino's grappling since he's gone to the UFC. We've never seen it in the regional scene, but as soon as he gets into UFC, he's starting to wrestle people. So very interesting. Yeah, I do think he should be able to find it. Definitely a finish in this matchup, second or third round. But I do like the juicy odds on the submission props, man. I think that his ground game in this matchup will be a massive advantage for him, especially in the second and third round when Tyson Pedro starts to slow down. And our next fight, I'm not even trolling with this. I even said in my breakdown, Gaziev Rozenstruik by decision plus 1800, 0.3 units. I love this. I'm not even joking. If Gaziev doesn't find a finish early, or if Gaziev Rozenstruik doesn't find a finish early, they are going to be just kickboxing for the next 3 rounds. I'm not even joking. Like, if Gaziev gets on top, doesn't finish him, or doesn't finish him, or if Rozenstruik doesn't finish him on the feet early, I think that, like, both of these guys will just be so tired that Rozenstruik, with his kickboxing ability, will be standing outside, leg kick, just moving around for the next 3 rounds, winning on points. I'm not even joking with this play. Like, this it looks like a trolley play, but even 2-3 weeks ago, I played a plus 600 Putaria versus the Polish guy. I forgot his name, and that cashed. So I'm trusting my instinct again. I'm trusting my kind of read. I think this obviously finishes early. I'm not saying this will go to a decision. Obviously not. But if it doesn't, man, I really believe that these two really could go to a decision. Just a sloppy heavyweight fight for the next 3 rounds. I mean, it would be disgusting to watch. But yeah, and then Rozenstruik, and then I played fight to go the distance. Actually, I'm gonna cash that out. There's no point playing that as well. There's no point playing that, because if it goes to decision, I think that it should be Rozenstruik right there. So yeah, I'm going to cash that one out. And then our significant strike props. Here we go, boys. We found 3 unbelievable significant strike props for this weekend. We're 5-0, or not significant strike props, strike number props. We found 3 for this card. We were 5-0. We're up like 9 units with an 88% ROI. So yeah, we are absolutely crushing the books with these strike totals so far. Under 47.5 total strikes, Shamil Gaziev. Like I said, I think this does finish early, and like, I don't see him landing 47.5. Sorry, I don't see him landing 47.5 strikes in this matchup. I just don't see it. I think if he gets on top, he'll just finish him pretty early on. I think he'll get in mind, start just pounding him away, and just finding a finish. So I really love that play. I think it's sitting at 44.5 now, so I did beat the line movement there. And Alex Perez under 84.5 strikes, minus 120. I mean, Muhammad Mokaev is so defensively sound. I think he's like I think he's absorbing 1 significant strike per minute, and I do think he actually finishes Alex Perez in this matchup. So that's why I'm playing the under 84.5 strikes, not just significant strikes. I do have a significant strike bet as well, but I think that sorry, I'm trying to find where this was. Sorry, guys. Strikes. Okay. Yeah, I think that Alex Perez it's going to get submitted pretty early on in this matchup, and I think that stylistically, yes, I think Muhammad Mokaev has his number in this matchup with his wrestling and with his grappling. I think when he gets on top, he will be transitioning to the back, will be transitioning to full guard, looking for the arm triangle, and I think that Alex Perez will slow down in the second round and probably get submitted in this matchup. I love the 84.5 strikes. Yes, Alex Perez could be doing this in the clinch, just hitting him with little body shots, or like hitting him from bottom on half guard when he's down on his back from half guard or full guard, but I just don't see that being able to add up to 84.5 strikes. I just do not see how that's going to be possible. And on the feet, I just don't see him being able to land many strikes before he's taken down and ultimately submitted in the second round, which is my personal read. So yeah, that's sitting at what is that sitting at? 74.5. I go to 84.5, and our next bet is going to be wow, I got 49.5 significant strikes Alex Perez. It's sitting at 30.5. I played that for 2.5 units, both of these plays. I beat 19 strikes and I beat 19 significant strikes. So if that doesn't cash, I may jump out my window. I may jump out my window, maybe, potentially. So yeah, I have 2.5 units on both of those plays. 30.5 it's sitting at. I got it at 49.5 significant strikes. Absolutely crushed the line movement right there. And yeah. Let me just check if I missed any bets, boys. Yep, bet that. Got that. Yeah, I think we got everything. I think we've got everything for this weekend. So yeah, there you guys have it. That was my best bets for UFC Vegas 87. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, as it helps the channel out massively. We're closing in that 1,000 subscriber mark. So let me help me reach that goal. Help me reach that goal. Let's try and get there before July. Why not? Let's try and get there before July, boys, because we are seeing a big step up in our subscriber. The amount of subscribers we've had in the past like a month or so has been a lot. So I think we can get there before July, 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, if you want to stay tuned for the best bets, for the best predictions, follow me on SickyDoesMMA Twitter and subscribe on YouTube, SickyDoesMMA. I will see you in the next one. Good luck tomorrow. Let's cash these tickets, boys. See you there. Peace.